Hello, it's the wedding season and I see everybody going for weddings as a guest. So I did a poll on Instagram and you wanted me to make this video for a guest makeup, be it any occasion like wedding, housewarming, birthday parties or whatever. As a guest, basically something that is not over the top but still presentable and fancy and party-ish. So let's try not to go over the top. I'm not promising. You can just skip the steps which are not necessary. Anyways, let's just start. Now it's winters and skincare is a must before your makeup, because you can't just go with a dry, dehydrated face and put on some makeup on it. It's going to look like a mask. So you have to have good hydrated skin, moisturized so that your makeup sits on it nicely, glowy and dewy. My skin is dry, dehydrated, so I'm going to use an oil. This one is from VAUNT. Press it in your skin. Let that stay for a while, and next we're going to put sunscreen. This one is from Plum. The reason I like this is because it is great for under your makeup, because it's also gel-like. It's not too oily and it's not matte at all. Sunscreen is a must. I cannot tell you enough, because if it's a day party, you will have to have a sunscreen on. Skin protection is more important than how you are actually looking. Sorry, but brutal. Don't forget these two steps, okay? I'll just wait for some time till it sets and I'll be. So the first we'll do eyes. Now totally depends how you want. Like I said, you can skip some steps. You can even include more if you want. It all depends on how you want to look. I'm going to give you all kinds of options. But first thing, I want to do my eyes because I want it to look fancy. I am using this primer from M.A.C for my eyes, which is great and the best. I just love getting ready for these functions as such, because it's been long. We put on makeup and gone outside. Let it stay for some time. Next, I'm going in for my eyebrows. I'm using this one from Huda. This one is great, you know, because it's so creamy. I've said this so many times. Next, I'm going in with this eyeshadow base from Onyx. Like you can see, it's already creasing, so I'm going to put some powder to set it all up. I am taking the Maybelline Fit Me, taking this brush from PAC 5. I'm using this palette from Huda Beauty Topaz Obsession. Like I've already told you, this palette is great for Indian wedding, Indian skin tone. I am going to try and get this yellow on my eyelids because this yellow is not that pigmented. I'm just taking a fluffy brush. It's those Amazon ones. So yeah, I'm just going to go into my crease. You can skip this whole eyeshadow thing. If you want to know how to do a simple eyeshadow, I'll link the video here, you can watch it. It's nice to have a little color on your eyelids, or you can just, you know, go with Kajal. I'm taking it all the way down because I want that halo eyeshadow, right? Skin is so textured because of the age. It is a bit tricky for me because of the creases, the wrinkles. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking another brush which is a bit targeted, and I'm taking the same yellow and you know, giving it a crease like this, because in the first we just applied it all over, right? So now we're just going to target the crease. Feather brush 208. Once you know where the crease is, you can lift your eyes and then it'll be easy to apply. Orangish kind of shade, and just a little bit, and going over into the crease again. You see, give that sunset kind of shade. So what I'm doing is I am putting the same yellow in the inner and the outer corners of my eyes, because we're doing a halo kind of a look, right? And now I am taking the same orange and giving it a slight shade here. For the outer corners, I am using this dark shade first, just focusing on the outer corners, also taking it into the crease, and then taking this dark brown and putting it same place. This is the best part. I'm taking the golden shimmer and placing it on the center. It is so pigmented. Now I'm taking this brush and slowly blending it. I'm also taking this orangish shade so that I can use it to blend the gold so that it looks part of it and not just a blob of color there. Now again, for the under eyes, I am going to prime it first because that's like the main part to be primed because it's wrinkled, it has dark circles. Taking the same eye primer. Next we are going in for the concealer. Damn it, I forgot to put the corrector. But I think this is pretty pigmented, so like I said, push it in. It looks so much better, right? I'm taking the powder, the same powder, to set it. Just gonna set this properly because we don't want that area to crease. Setting your under eyes is a must. If you have really dry under eyes, then please apply under eye cream. Going in with the same yellow first all over the under eyes. If you have wrinkles, then make slow motions so that you don't spill it all over your under eye. Try to join it to where we got our outer corner here done. We're all trying to make it look blended. I'm taking the same orange that we shaded it in the outer corners. Now we're going to take the same brown and put it in the outer corners and the inner corners like so. See how that everything blends. Same in the inner corner right here. I'm going in for this Kajal from Plum. And the same goes down. I'm taking this brush just to smudge the corners out a bit. Okay, next we're curling our lashes. I am taking this mascara from Huda. This is like my go-to mascara these days because of the wand and also it's nice and thick. Obviously we're not wearing false lashes. I mean, I wouldn't even if it's my clothes. Relatives. I mean, if I have the time I would, but honestly I'm not into fake eyelashes. So we're gonna load up on the mascara. What I like about this mascara is that it's nice and black. See the difference? Just gonna do my inner corners with the same gold. I just like a little bit of shimmer there on my eyebrow bone. Next we're going to go in for a primer for the rest of the face. Primers are very important in case you're going for an event that's long. So I'm taking this one, Colorbar. I use this because it is not that matte. So for winters, I don't like my skin to look dry. So I'm just going to place it in areas where I want my makeup not to crease and also my pores to fill in it. Going in directly with the concealer. I don't like too much of makeup on it, honestly. So I'm just gonna put it in areas that need a bit of concealing. My spots, redness. Then I'm taking this concealer brush from PAC 219. Honestly, do we really need a foundation? I don't think so. Whatever's left of the brush, do put it on your neck for it to look blended. Next, for blush and highlight, I'm going in for this palette. So I'll be using this pink and the highlights there. That contour shade is pretty useless for me, but I mixed that brown, placing it right below my cheekbones. Pretty good. This looks so plain and blah. The highlighter, placing it on my nose. All these details really matter because when you take pictures, you will know. Lovely. I forgot to set the concealer. Taking the same powder, a damp beauty blender. Some on my forehead because it gets shiny. Finished my lunch. I put on this sari. I think I got this from Nalli's, if I'm not wrong. Anyways, I put on some bindis, some earrings. I'm taking this lip pencil from M.A.C Whirl. Now you want your lipstick to last long, okay? After all the snacks that you eat, the meals, you want it to last long. I mean, you can touch up also, but then I don't like to. So I like to, prep it properly. So I'm using this lip liner to give it a nice base. I don't like to overline my lips for such occasions because you meet people, you talk, they don't want to see your fake lips moving like that, right? You want your natural lips. I am taking this one from Chambor. It's the Extreme Long Lasting Wear in the shade 401. It's a nice pink. The thing with this is you cannot like go over it, so I'm going to take as much as I can. For hair, you can leave it like this if your hair is naturally straight. If it's not, you can style it, you can curl it. There's so many things you can do. Now I'm going to try and do some hairstyle, which I never really do on my channel. So let's try something today. I am going to make a puff like this. Lightly taking the hair. I'm trying not to get this baldish lace here, so I'm going to go over it like this. It gets covered, so this side is decent. What I want is a little puff. Now my hair is super straight, so I can maybe use a hairspray or lift it like this and it becomes perfect. Then you want to take some clips. So leaving your hair or not totally depends on how you can carry it off, as in you shouldn't be always touching your hair and pushing it away, tucking it in. You want them in place, and then you can put a fancy clip there. You can leave it, or you can even use some flowers like this. I like these flowers, they're pretty cute. And then you can spread them across like this. You want to set it up with a setting spray, you can. For winter, use something dewy, or if your skin is like really oily, you can go for this one, NYX matte finish. Or if you want it dewy, you can go for this matte. I hope you like this video, and if you try these looks, then let me know and tag me on Instagram. Let me know if you have any questions, put it in the comments. I always reply. I'll see you in my next. Bye.